Beautiful seaside. Look at that. Kids are frolicking on the beach. Dogs are running around. Seagulls flying. You can almost smell it, can't you? The good sea smells there. I mean, 62 degrees, northwest wind 17. I mean, I'm sure there's other smells too. Taffy. Those candy places. Fish and chips. It's dinner time, folks. Discover Newport Cam. 59 degrees there. And the reason it's cooler at Newport often in the summertime is because just the way the wind comes in off the cold ocean comes a little more onshore there typically. And also the ocean is often slightly cooler. The ocean is actually coldest on the Oregon coast, on the southern coast in the summertime because of the upwelling from the cool water coming up from below. All right, that's the view back here in Portland, quite a bit warmer. It's 75 degrees, as normal as it gets for the end of June, folks. We hit our average high of 76 in Portland. Tonight, nice and cool again, down in the 40s to around 50. We'll stop at 51 here in the city. And in fact, tomorrow night's going to be pretty comfortable as well. A relatively cool air mass is moving by just to our north. That gave us the cooling today. But by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, this will be the first time we get a strong ridge of high pressure. We can have this exact same pattern in April and May, and typically it happens a few times. And, you know, in April, that's the first streak of 70s. Everybody gets excited. Then in May, we might have our first streak of some 80s. Everybody gets excited about that. And in June, usually at some point early to mid-June, we might touch 90 degrees. But this hasn't happened at all this season. Notice when we've had some warm weather up until now, you know, in April and May, it's always kind of hazy sunshine. It never totally clears out. This is the first time we get a big, strong ridge of high pressure. And when that happens in summer, it can get hot. That's why we're having a heat wave. It's not a huge heat dome like we had last year. And then notice this thing that goes by Tuesday and Wednesday. As that passes by, another little disturbance, that pushes in all the ocean air, and that ends the heat wave Monday night. So your satellite picture, I just want to show you this because you can see there is nothing offshore, and that's why we think there'll be a minimum of cloud cover tomorrow morning. Probably none. So tomorrow morning, clear. Coastline, yeah, maybe a patch of clouds, but not much. In the afternoon, two things going on. One is we're starting to get a little bit of what we call an offshore wind flow off the Cascades. That starts to warm us up, but that won't turn us hot. Still cooling along the coast with the northwest wind coming in. Saturday, though, is much different. We get an easterly wind all areas west of the Cascades, all the way up to just about to the beaches. That's in the morning, and that will really heat us up into the 90s. Notice in the afternoon, the coast gets some cooling Saturday afternoon, so I think that'll keep you reasonable that day. And then on Sunday, if you look closely, that hot east wind makes it all the way to the North Oregon coast. So that will be the hottest day on the north coast. It'll actually be hot in spots up there. So your Friday forecast, warm, not hot. It will be our warmest day of the year so far, Nora, 85 degrees. And then we've got a heat wave, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have not changed these numbers for about 3 days. And then much cooler ocean air comes in Monday night. Tuesday, pretty reasonable, like tomorrow, low 80s. And then Wednesday, big push of ocean air. This is when all the hardcore Northwesterners that like the clouds and just a little bit of afternoon sunshine, you'll be happy then because it'll be in the mid-70s and temperatures near normal the rest of next week.